All right. I don't know if I've told you this, but I was watching Red Zone yesterday, and as I'm chilling, had me a nice cheat meal, 3 slices of pizza. Yo, I ate like shit. October was a rough month for the boy. Kind of like I had to change up my workout plans a little bit because I became a little stagnant, kind of just going through the motions, and been drinking a lot of beer. I'm under 200,
But
like I have like a gut. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the number is not
Yeah,
the
man.
correct representation.
Yeah, bro. But
Reflection,
like
whatever.
the jits is good. Almost a blue belt. I know a couple of weeks ago I was like, yo, it's promotion night. I hope I get one and shit. But I'm sitting there. I'm watching, eating some pizza, and then my buddy Bo, shouts to Bo. He works with DraftKings. He does some content from them. I see his video pop up, and he's talking about like Cooper Kupp's potential to break single season records, and I was just like, yo, it's never happened. There's never been a wide receiver to win MVP. I started, going on threads on Twitter and posting shit like, dude is having a special season. Bro, every time you see a NFL stat and research post, it's like first player since 1973 in the Super Bowl era. First player ever to this. It's every stat that, like Ohtani this year in baseball. I know I'm not the biggest baseball guy, but every time I was on Twitter, it's like
Ohtani broke this record. He broke
first
that
time
record.
since 1918 or first time since
Babe
World
Ruth.
War II or Babe Ruth. It's like, what the hell is happening? Because he was pitching and also hitting, right? Yo, every tweet about Cooper Kupp is first time ever since, first time since, first time ever. Yo, should he be in the MVP race?
I don't know. Has a wide receiver ever won MVP?
No, never. And like I've always said, how if Randy Moss never won it in 2007 when he scored 23 touchdowns,
No one's winning it.
Brady scored 50 touchdowns. He scored about half of them. So like that's the closest it could ever come to. But should he be in the conversation at least, bro?
I don't think so. I'm sorry, kid.
No, that's fine. I didn't bet it or anything. I'm not trying to, and I don't want this to come off as like a super hot take because that's not like what I'm into. But right now he has 63 catches, 924 yards, 10 touchdowns. He has a legit chance with an additional game this year to break all the records in one season, bro.
He's going to break Calvin Johnson's record.
So right now, ironically enough, the all-time season records, Calvin Johnson, 1946, the amount of yards, not the year, 2012, right? Receptions, 2 years ago, Michael Thomas, 149 catches, Randy Moss, 23 in 2007. At this very moment, he's on pace to tie the single-season receiving record, come within 11 catches of the reception record, and finish 1 TD behind Moss.
It's impressive.
He's having a special season,
Yeah.
bro. And him and Stafford are just like
Clicking. There's nothing I don't have a rebuttal other than just like, again, there's some quarterbacks having good years and you know how that goes. And I think Dak's MVP odds took a hit last night. They beat a good Minnesota team with a backup. I know I don't want to sidetrack us. I'm just looking at the odds right now. Dak is third. And I don't know how.
I'm loading up the odds right now. I haven't seen them in front of me, but who's the favorite?
Josh Allen. Some books have plus 200. Some books have plus 350. Weird. The Kyler injury is massive. If it's going to impact his mobility, which we think it will, right? The knee. Mm-hmm. We saw what happened last year when he got hurt.
Yeah,
it impacted his running, and it was never the same.
Yeah.
Brady throws the pick 6 yesterday. Doesn't look the greatest in the standalone match. Not standalone, but game of the week-ish.
Yeah.
You can say that his stock kind of went down. Josh Allen didn't do anything for 3 quarters yesterday against the Dolphins.
Yeah, and then ends up with like 29 fantasy points. I'm like, where the hell did this happen?
He's
I know with the running and everything.
But, I mean, I'll say this. Yesterday helped your case. I think last week helped your case. Kyler gets hurt. Cowboys beat a good team with a backup. Brady doesn't have a great game. Herbert does not have a good game. Derrick Henry gets hurt,
Yeah.
which we didn't touch on.
Yeah, we'll touch on that in a second.
So, it's Burrow takes a bad loss yesterday. I'm looking at the order, right? It's like, I don't know. Did you pull it up yet?
Yeah, like it's Allen, Brady, Murray, Stafford.
That's another thing, and we talked about this. Well, we didn't use this situation, but
we talked about the Jets with Elijah Moore.
how
and
can
Zach
you have the
Wilson.
wide receiver winning the award if the quarter? Like, I don't know what Stafford's numbers look like, but I'm sure they're, after putting 38 points on the team.
So right now, Matthew Stafford, 69 completion percentage, 2,477 yards, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Now, 924 of those yards are to Cooper Kupp. 10 of the 22 touchdowns are to Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
So he's on par with the Randy Moss shit where, like, Brady threw 50 touchdowns, but Moss had 23 of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard. It's
going to be tough.
I don't even know what Cooper Kupp's odds are. He's probably like 25th, 26th.
Yeah.
But I just think this dude deserves his flowers for the season that he's having, man. And it's just so, like, it's wild that this is the first year that they're together. They've never played together. This isn't if like Brady and Edelman were doing this after all these years.
Or Rodgers Adams,
they're doing this too. But it's like, all right, they've been doing this since 2014 together.
Yeah.
So there's a built-in resume of seeing the consistency. These guys just linked up, bro.
Yeah. And I wonder if the injury to Akers at the beginning of the season is helping this case. I mean, Henderson's great.
Henderson's been playing really well,
no,
man.
I'm not trying to take anything.
I've been talking, some of my friends that know about the bet that I made with the Rams to win the Super Bowl, they're like, they don't got no running game. It's like, dude, this guy's playing really well.
Yeah, no.
Henderson is playing amazing for them.
Yeah.
Akers is the way better back, and long term, if this dude comes back off the Achilles, he'll be their starter. But Henderson has been, I think, filling in. I don't think they miss Akers, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, that scheme. Pretty much anyone can be running back. Who did they call off the couch a couple years ago? Was it last year, 2 years ago?
CJ Anderson.
So,
yeah.
With that offense, I feel like Boss could be our running back.
Shouts to Boss, man.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know how you can't say his odds increased. He probably jumped a few spots by himself. I mean, that's an impressive game on Thursday.
Yeah.
He
now undefeated without Adams in the lineup.
And by the way, we've mentioned it every week. You remove that first game, they haven't lost.
Yeah.
And they've beat some good teams now if we look back, right? The Bengals win is pretty good, They obviously win this game against the undefeated Cardinals. They have some great wins. They beat the Bears, who aren't bad either. You know what I mean? Like, they have some good wins. So, I just think, that primetime standalone game definitely helped improve Aaron Rodgers' odds, and we'll see what happens there.